horny mother, hey, shut your mouth. Yeah, he's a dirty S.O.B. Yeah, he'll try to bang your sister, or your mother. But at least let's please, he's nasty. He's nasty, nasty. He's nasty. Nasty, nasty. Nasty, nasty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nasty, nasty. Man, that dude's horny.
Knowing any unsavory creatures, or bandits or people that might come across. That is information I can give you because
Yo, what's up, Shay?
you've all been in the town well enough to understand that that's the sands around the area are pretty much no-go zones. You go there at your own risk. The entrance, however, is the only place, and going out into the main roads is the only place that is habitable, which is why the city was built as it is. Because there's one entryway, one point in which a war can actually go through and survive it.
Not too much. We finally getting underway with our second session for Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, seems like the information on the pamphlet's thorough enough.
Alright, which say we gather some supplies and get to work.
Indeed. But we should at least fill up lightly before we head on out.
Have we decided where we want to go and grab a quick meal and possibly some information? Do we want to go
Why
with
not
my
where we
idea?
are? Why not where we are?
Also, does everyone have a water skin? We will be traversing the desert, and it is good to stay hydrated.
Yep, I have a water skin.
There is a general shop that you could go to.
I personally
Typically,
like to pay to
everybody
the
should
general
have
shop.
Yeah, typically
some
everybody should
supplies.
have a water skin.
Yeah, I'd rather check to be sure, though, while we're, where we can procure more should we need them.
Would that be in my entertainer's pack? Because I'm looking at my inventory. Oh, sorry.
Packs typically contain a water skin and some food.
Rope.
How much food depends on what type of pack, typically.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have the entertainer's pack, and I apparently have fine wine and 5 gallons of ale. So we're set for the party.
I will need to pick up a water skin. So, off to the bazaar for me.
I shall go with.
Right. Typically, it'd be easier to travel the sands on some camels. But that's going to be pretty pricey.
It would probably be cheaper just to rent a carriage.
True, but at the same time, we're in a desert.
Yes, we are.
I'm unfamiliar with this area, so I have no idea how far we are from everywhere. I don't really see much time outside the brothel.
As far as that, the desert is concerned, a vast majority of the desert is significantly unexplored.
So we are currently in the desert, is what you're saying?
Oh, no, like, the town is in the desert, yes. Like, in the middle of pretty much the desert.
Also, if I recall correctly, camels are kind of pricey, too, so...
If you leave during twilight hours, it should keep you safe enough. And then during the night, if you leave at night, you should actually be able to traverse the desert safe enough.
Yeah, especially because considering the heat of the sun is non-existent at night.
Yes,
But it does get really cold.
Yes, I was just about to mention that. It will be, however, cold.
It would be safer for us to travel at night. I would recommend. Not only is we're not getting hit by the heat of the sun, it's still relatively easy to see out in the sands, even at night. No matter what the overcast.
right, just to make sure that I'm on the right track here, are we discussing searching for information, or are we talking about going immediately to wherever we need to in order to rescue the daughter?
Currently, we're planning the trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Currently, the information to the goal, as far as what you like, the goal of the information is available to you right now. Like, there's no real investigative work that needs to be done. It's all right there, point blank, in that bounty
Pamphlet.
Yeah,
Yep.
in the packet that you have. It basically says there is a ransom involved. Nobles are hiring out. Payments are already been negotiated, and
the dossier tells us exactly where we need to go. We just need to get there and do the deed.
yeah, you guys just need to go and pretty much do the quest.
Yep.
All right. That being said, since those two
Operations.
two need to go get water skins, I say we quickly fill our bellies with a little bit of food, and then we can be on our way.
It won't be a while till we leave because it'll be safer for us to travel at night.
Yeah,
and
it's
it is
already
daytime.
early morning, so you guys have about 12 hours of prep and planning that you can do.
Yep.
All right.
Probably an idea for us to go get some water skins then. Shall we?
Lead the way.
So I am going to try to bring the players. No. How do I?
As for us, do we want to grab a bite here or elsewhere?
All right, that's how you do it.
It matters not to me.
Okay.
Just remember that if we go to my establishment, we eat free. Here, who knows how much we pay.
All right. Well, you guys discuss on. You three discuss on that. Preferably in DMs together. I'm going to bring. Who is it? Wookie and Jai over to the bazaar. So you two leave the establishment, and you are now outside in the pretty much the metro.
And did you want to set the DM, Asti?
Wait, what? Set where?
Did you want to?
I don't know what I'm doing. What?
Did you want to set the DM for the people who aren't currently shopping?
Like in Discord, or where are we DMing? I don't.
Discord works.
Yeah, you can Discord or in here. I'm not paying attention.
Well, we can
Well,
chat
I
in a
am
roll
paying-
d20. So I'm a little confused as to how we approach this.
You can chat in a roll d20, or you can use the Discord in the Umbral Brotherhood so that you guys can keep everything seeming natural and as a surprise to your audience on your guys' thought processes there. So you guys seem more intact and tangible. Right.
All right. So I guess we could just talk in the Umbral Brotherhood then.
Yep. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Should I put that Discord channel on the stream then?
You know, we could just go a squad chat too,
Yeah.
seeing as how they can't access it.
Or you can just talk in your Twitch chat or wherever. All right. So you guys leave the bar or the guild hall, and that is right here. All right. I'll even throw a text here so you know.
That would be appreciated.
I'm just trying
Yeah.
to figure out what to show on stream for this. So I'm like wigging out right now.
But you could just, not show it. Would be a surprise.
Wait, what do you mean? But then the people in the viewing aren't going to know what's happening. They're going to see what's happening with Wookiee and
Yeah.
giant pots, but
Then all the discussion will be a surprise.
Yeah, that's what it's meant to be, as designed as as a surprise for you guys, so you guys can have your discussion either there, or you guys can wait a brief moment since the party's been split, and I'll come back to you guys after I'm done with this scene over here. I have to right now I have to handle 2 different scenes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I can wait and come back, or you guys can discuss what you want to do. Or better yet, Zarathos, can you make a secondary voice chat
I can.
accessible by people only in the Umbral Brotherhood so that I can drag these guys along, and then you guys can actually just stay in the voice chat and make your discussions here, and even go as far as role play. However, I will need one of you to fill me in on what you guys are on what you guys are actually discussing after I get back.
Yeah.
All right. So then in that case, I'm going to...
Oh, shoot. I forgot
Wouldn't
something.
it be easier to just kind of play out both scenes? Like, our scene could be relatively short so that you can get to their scene quicker.
I am one person. Okay.
Why is it not working?
Are all you doing is just shopping?
Why is the thing not working?
Literally
What the
just
fuck?
getting more skins is all.
Why is the shout-outs not working?
Then in that case...
It was working earlier.
Oh, okay.
What in the shit?
DM me your guys' shopping list, and I'll send you a price on what you're going to pay if you guys just want to do it that way, and we'll go back to the tavern.
I've been confused.
All right.
Yo, give me some. I want some.
That solves that question there.
I should go make myself a
Like
coffee.
I said, I'm only one person, so I can't necessarily just, do 2 scenes at one time.
You know what? Yeah, I am gonna go grab me some coffee.
Oh.
Or rather, warm some up.
Right.
You are back.
Hey. Okay. We'll move your guys' stuff here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but they're right there. Cool.
All right, do we want to wait for us to get back, or just act like he's kind of daydreaming or lamenting the loss of his booze?
He can be daydreaming, lamenting the loss of his booze. His only friend in the whole wide world. Nothing has ever better sated him. Not even the long time ago romp with that very, very luscious halfling woman that he had all those years ago.
Wait, that he had, or that had him?
Oh,
I'm gonna throw him a little bit of a bone here. All right. I can't pick on him all the time, or else he's gonna feel bullied.
It's not bullying if everyone does it.
he has a point.
What? Why is it that I have a heart?
I can hear you. Just saying. I have a
Well,
wireless
it's not like we
headset
don't
now.
have a heart. It's just
We're his mods.
exactly.
You know I
It's
can
our
hear you,
job.
right? Yes.
Oh, busted.
It makes it funny that way, though.
I do have a wireless headset now, so I can hear everything you're saying, and I know I might be daydreaming about the loss of my booze, but I have feelings too, you know.
Feelings or feeling?
Oh, oh my god.
Although, to be frank, as I mentioned before, he was with a halfling woman, so basically I'm just saying that he was with a midget, and he misses her so.
He does like him some short stacks.
Damn it, brain. Why'd you go there?
Please tell me you're thinking about pancakes.
No, I'm actually thinking of just the halfling woman standing the whole time.
In this business.
Oh my god.
Right. So, let's see. You guys order your food, and it's only not even a pittance compared to what you got. It's like a couple of copper. Really not that expensive at all. It's just grub. Let's see.
Boot camp serves. So, when we get there, we're going to need to figure out a marching order.
I've returned, you bullies.
Was that in character or out of character?
I think both.
I'm gonna
Long enough.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna regret this campaign?
Seems he has returned from his daydreaming.
Gonna be nothing but a bully fest on me.
Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like we should figure out a marching order, just in case if something were to go up,
Guess I'll have to do something
we'll
extravagant
be able to move into action properly.
to actually get treated with some respect.
Alright.
Self-sacrifice usually does it. I have an idea of.
Oh yeah, out of the man who ends up bringing you your guys's delicious, barely edible grub
Barely edible?
slams the door open to the kitchen and then just waltz over to your guys' table and plops the platter of edibles, well, it was generously called, down on the table there, and says, "Bon appetit." And then he does one final chop on your guys' lizard meat to, delve out the meat to your guys' plates, and then walks back into the kitchen.
Service with a smile.
Can't get any better.
Not like you guys are in the castle. You're not getting royalty, all right?
So,
It would probably be best if the three of us were toward the front. I motion to myself, Gargax, and the snake.
Am I nothing to you? Do I even exist?
Yes, you exist, but
you're not as physically hardy as some of us are.
Or so.
Better for you to be in the back in order to play your music. I don't know.
Bard stuff.
Bard stuff.
We're not talking about sex.
Yes, the combat-oriented stuff.
Just because I work in a brothel doesn't mean that's all that I am.
Could have fooled me.
I do whatever it takes to survive.
Does that include swinging a blade?
If I have to, I have to.
You have to.
When you grow up in my line of work, kind of have to learn how to defend yourself, and sometimes others.
Yes, we saw that last night.
That was a sucker punch, and I was inebriated.
And
Why
whose
you're
fault
not
was that?
having-
Not mine, I did not know, and I will have you know that he did not make it out unscathed.
He
That's
at
why
least
you're
was
not
awake.
drinking before the quest.
To be fair, he was also sober.
And you should have been as well.
I should teach you a lesson.
It's a party. Do you people know what a party is? Do you know what performing is? Do you know what entertainment is? I was in the middle of a show. You were all there. You all came to find me.
And if you were expecting a fight, you should have stayed sober.
You don't always expect a fight.
You should always
I
expect
do.
a fight.
Well, in my line of work, while there are fights, we don't always have to. Many times we can come to some other arrangement,
Oh, dear Lord.
which doesn't always involve what you think. Thank you.
Sure.
Work at a brothel. What else would you expect?
Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's not me doing the deed. You're forgetting that I'm not
Besides,
the only one that works there or lives there.
I would agree it is often best to avoid a fight, but that's because it's best if the opposing party is already dead.
What?
Yes, well, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar.
Or a nasty's line of work, semen.
Besides, my way has gotten me through plenty of situations. I have stories that I would rather not even tell. But go ahead, judge me all you want. I at least have a clear conscience about what I do. And you say the same for yourselves.
Indeed. The
I
only
don't
thing
make
I
excuses
expect-
for my lifestyle either. I do what I have to. I make no excuses. I blame no one. I don't even know where I come from. All I know is that I was given a roof over my head, and I do what I have to do in order to help my matron and her constituents survive.
Now, to be clear, that includes getting blood on your hands.
It has happened on occasion. I once did have to how can I put this lightly? Decimate somebody who dared put his hands on my matron. Inappropriately. Unwanted.
Does he still draw breath?
Of course not. I ripped his head off. I drove a knife into his neck, sawed through it, and then ripped his head off.
It's a little extreme for such an act.
Also quite sloppy and inefficient.
I was
We'll have
going to
to
say,
teach him
there's
better.
more efficient.
Well, when you're in a fit of rage because the one person that's ever shown you any form of kindness, that took you in as a starving child while you were out freezing in the alleyways, is being attacked, you don't necessarily think correctly. What can I say? I went into a fit of rage.
Exactly.
And that fit of rage is going to get us killed.
Rage
also-
blinds you and dulls your blade.
I was also young at that time. I have since learned to steel myself.
And let me guess, drunk too.
Nope. I was not allowed to drink at that age. Yo,
I
Foz,
should
thank you for the
say
raid.
That there isn't necessarily, like, it's medieval ages. There isn't necessarily a drinking age.
Right, well, what I'm getting at is I was a kid. Like, I was maybe a teenager at the time.
Yeah, that's drinking age, pretty much.
Well, not to my matron. My matron did not allow me to do anything until I was much older, until I was adult. But when she saw that I have that affinity for violence, if necessary, she did get me some training.
I just want to make sure that she didn't raise a fool, if you catch my drift.
You see that I'm a dark elf, yes? I don't know my origins, but I know that I'm thrown into a place that is conditioned to hate me, and yet here I am, still alive.
Origins are irrelevant. It's what you are now that matters.
Unfortunately, that's easy for you to say when you don't have a skin and appearance like such as mine.
We all bear our curses. Just some not on our sleeves.
As I said, despite everything, here I am. And you guys came looking for me for a reason. All three of you. So who's the bigger fool? Or are any of us fools? Maybe this is
Actually,
all
it was
planned.
only one person that was looking for you. The other three, like the three of them, were pretty much hired to find you.
No, Lorthana was sent to kill me, and these two were sent to find me. So there's clearly a reason why three people were looking for me.
Yes, but the two that reason they wouldn't be clear on. Well, no.
Well, from my character's understanding, I'm looking at it as you guys came to find me. Clearly, there was a reason. I might not know what it is, so immediately dubbing me a fool or acting as if I'm going to get everyone killed when clearly somebody saw value in me is why I am simply saying this.
Yeah.
Well, I never said you're a fool. I just want to make sure you're not one. Because fools tend to get people killed. I'd rather stay alive, and I'm sure my companions would say the same.
I have never gotten anyone killed.
Yet.
In my line of work, you would be surprised how often that there's danger. As you saw, I was attacked.
Oswald, as streamer's DM, thank you for the raid. Sorry, Asti. I didn't want to step on.
No, I shouted him out. I have push to talk on, so whoever has my stream pulled up can hear me. Assuming it's not the tab's not muted.
No, I just didn't. I didn't want to step on your toes, but at the same time, I didn't want any of your raiders to be not acknowledged.
I know Jay's been watching the chat, and I think Zerathos has as well.
Yeah, I am watching your chat too. Not necessarily a mod here, but while you guys are role playing, I'm going to be keeping an eye on your chat, fixing up some other things that I have as far as that, and doing some non-official mod shit in your chat too. So.
I just remember, if any bots or anyone who's banned shows up, just say the word to call down the thunder.
You know.
And then
I'll help out while I can. If you guys are all talking and stuff like that, I'll find a time to interject so that you guys can keep the gravy train going as far as roleplay. I don't want to step on your toes, Asti, but at the same time, I want to keep things, nice and neat. If that's acceptable. If not, just tell me to shut the fuck up and not to do it again.
No, you're good. I ain't tripping. I appreciate everybody trying to help out with the stream as they can. Even though y'all bully me. Because y'all hate me. See, Jaylee clearly hates me because look at that. I was actually, you know what? I was even going to make something for you. But now I don't know if I'm going to.
You're saying because she stole your booze.
It's a strong word.
Because I know Jaylee's busy, so I was going to actually make what was the yeah, I can't brain right now.
When are you streaming again, Jaylee? I don't know if I follow you.
The 10th.
Right. Okay. So, you guys finish up your gruel, as it were. Like I said, you didn't really pay for high quality shit. It's just put rations in stomach, digest, and it's caloric intake at this point. The good shit costs money.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you a caloric intake and some RP value stuff. Let me double check my DMs, because I did say I was going to take care of that. Alright.
I'm curious about the two that want to get water skins. What they're capable of.
Not RP, but for clarity, how long is it? Do we have to wait for nightfall? I know we're not literally going to wait for like an hour of RPing or 2 hours or however long.
Oh.
What? What was the question?
How long in game until nightfall we're going to be doing out of game?
The moment you guys tell me, okay, we're done, I'm going to flash forward to you guys going on the adventure.
Yep.
So, literally, if there's anything you guys want to solo do, throw me a DM. If there's something you guys want to do as a party before you go out, let me know.
When the heck did you make that,
when
Jaylee?
you guys are all ready and prepared, it's basically going to be nighttime for you guys to set out.
Yep.
Well, if we're going to be traveling at night, we might want to get some rest, and it's best not to be passing out in the middle of the desert. I mean, there are pretty bad places like the middle of a brothel floor, but the desert is much more unforgiving.
Indeed. I should have a general idea of where we're going. But we should all get our rest. The only thing I'm more concerned about are the two going to get their water skins, since I haven't really gotten the opportunity to speak with them before.
They should be back soon enough.
Indeed, if it's only a water skin, they should be back momentarily.
Yeah, the other two are already here. I'm clearing their,
And make sure that your water skin is full and unpunctured before heading out. That's the biggest thing.
Desert Survival Tip 101. While not the most pleasant thing to do, should we run out of water, we are able to drink our own urine at least twice before it becomes too toxic.
That would be ill-advised. You would further dehydrate
Stick to
yourself.
Grills the bear again.
It is literal desert survival.
yes.
You learn many
Indeed.
things. I'm not saying it's
You've
the
been
greatest
listening
thing
to
to do, but it's something I picked up.
How about we focus on not dying in the... How about we just do that instead of prepare for the worst?
As far as the other two are concerned, let me get you into the doorway here, and then you guys can move your stuff as needed. Alright. The other two have just come back in through the main corridor entryway. They had acquired their water skins with water inside it. It's all fine. And they are back at the guild hall.
Seems like they've returned.
You can see through doors.
Uh-oh.
I see 2 instances of Isabel, so...
Yeah. I thought that they would have gone through the second one.
Yep, we got a doppelganger. Get ready to roll initiative, guys.
I've moved your guys' stuff off into the fog of war because... Yeah, no. It's all good. See? Like... Here, I'll show you. Mercury's just right here. So I just
Sorry.
moved her out here. I have
Anyway.
literally the entire area completely hidden to you guys until you go and explore something. Then I open up the area a little bit.
Fair.
Right.
Should we add water skins to the character sheets? Oops.
Huh?
Do you want us to add water skins to our character sheets as well?
Yes. Add any item that you guys ever pick up, I want added to your character sheet. Whether you do it in the character sheet here or do it in your own personal character sheet, any items that you have, and at the end of every session, if you have acquired any other character sheets or anything item wise or experience wise, I would like you a revamped character sheet at the end of each session.
Fair enough.
That way I know what I'm looking at and I know what I'm referring to when I'm looking at something.
Yeah.
That, and if you have like ammunition or something along that lines, or even a rare ammunition like ice arrow or something like that for any of the archer class or archery people here, you have like a rare ammunition and you have like 10 of them. You're not going to permanently have 10 of them. When you use the item, it will be used.
Yep.
Now, like, for example, ammunition like ice arrows and stuff like that, you will have the ability to recover them to get those magic arrows back.
If you remember them, though.
Yes, but there is a chance of them breaking on retrieval.
Assuming you can even retrieve them.
Yes. If you're using like a barbed arrow or something like that, where it's supposed to do maximum damage and not be retrievable, then you cannot retrieve them without breaking them.
What about if you miss?
If you miss with ammunition, then the item is gone.
No, I mean, okay, that makes sense.
Because it is basically flying past the target and landing somewhere in a distance. Maximum distance. So, let's say you have a archer and the bow is maximum range is 200 feet. If you miss the target, it is going 200 feet past the target towards the maximum distance of your arrow.
Somewhere, that is.
It's disappeared.
You're likely not fine.
Quick minor interruption. I dropped a point of feedback I received in the squad chat, so just to bear in mind.
But
I think I'm pretty good in terms of getting things started. What about you all?
Is it finally time to start this adventure?
I believe we should be about ready. Just rest and prepare for tonight.
Yeah.
all right. Okay. They do have spare bedrooms. You guys are all taking a rest towards the morning?
Yes.
Yep.
Indeed.
In the guild hall, they do have spare bedrooms. I will open up the hallway and the bedroom that you guys will be residing in. Well, the 2 bedrooms.
And you got a message coming your way, Pops.
All right.
That's cool how that shit like just populates. Or is that something you're doing? Like reviewing?
He's doing.
The map is already pre-made. I just hit off the areas.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. How you guys situate in the beds here, I don't care.
Wait, we're going to sleep?
Yes. Basically, that's your okay, we're ready for the night.
Or downtime. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your okay, we're ready for the night. If you spend it awake, I'm gonna have to make your character exhausted for the night. And you don't want that because then you're taking negatives.
Where'd the character go? Of yours, Asti?
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
There you are.
Any of those rooms. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be alright. So is that everything for you guys as far as going in?
Yep.
Alright. Well,
there is the one other thing I sent you a quick message about.
Check the messages. Give me a second to look in on that, but the other things, I got you. You just need to confirm whether you purchased those other 2 items. The one item that you just brought up will have to be taken care of later. All right.
Pops, can you send me how much the water skins cost, please, so that I can
believe
deduct?
I believe I already did. Did
You
I not?
didn't.
Oh, I didn't send it. Yeah. No, I typed it up. I didn't send it. All right. Cool beans. You guys are walking through the desert. Like, you leave the castle, you head south of the desert. The area surrounding the immediate castle is generally on guard. So you got to a safe point, and then you decided to walk into no man's land. Man, I thought I removed that from all of these things here. Okay.
There we are.
Hey, Jaylee, if you can hear the
You
track-
guys will all be
Wait, one
situated
sec.
at the top north of the desert, the
One sec,
northest
one sec.
part of the desert.
All right.
So situate your characters as to how you're strolling through.
If
I will resize your characters.
Okay, Jaylee, try your skill at smack command.
I hear doggos.
Just woke up.
Aw.
He's wondering, he's like, Mom.
Oh, you're putting yourself over here. All right, I need 2 more characters.
To be
Looks
dragged and dropped.
Huh? Yeah, I need Asti and Zarathos to be put onto the stage. Right.
Wait, where? What?
You should be in the desert now, as I said.
Where's my character?
You need to drag and drop from the folder.
Back in your journal, you just
I-
drag them and drop them onto the board.
You have to click and drag
Oh,
your
there it
name.
goes.
Not the,
Okay, yeah, I was,
Yep.
I was putting,
Yeah.
clicking on the image.
That happens.
All good. You should be able to
All right.
do that. All right. You guys
Comes
walk, and it is quite a bit. You will be traversing the entire desert. Each tile is about 5 foot. So I'm gonna have to do some rolls while you guys move along. Every time. All right. Let me do a roll, and then I'll tell you guys to proceed. Your full foot distance as a group, which is going to be 25, because you're moving as a group. So that'll be 5 squares. All right.
terms of marching order, I would recommend that both of our casters are in the very back.
Yes. Because ambushes never happen.
Indeed. They never happen.
Never happen.
Not a one.
I thought you put
being
them in
encountered
the
from behind
fireballs.
never happens.
Oh, no, never.
Right. Okay. Can you guys move 5 squares down?
2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. During this first part of the stroll, let me see. Let's see. I need all of you guys to call out high or low.
Low.
What?
I need
Everybody,
you to say either high or low.
Low.
I'm calling low.
No.
Low.
Hi.
Right. Jai, you're unaffected. The rest of you, however, you're getting a bit parched.
I think
Just-
there was one other person who said
Say hi
hi.
as well.
Anyone who has said
Yeah.
low, you are unaffected. The rest of you are getting a bit parched and a little cold. Nothing
You said
really
that's
happens. No,
You
nothing
said
really
those that
happens.
said low are affected or not?
Yeah, everybody who has called high is unaffected. Anyone who has called
Okay.
low is just not. It's nothing serious. But if I call that again, your character will need to drink and warm up.
Yep. You mean, oh yeah, warm up. Alright, so 5 more squares then?
Yes, 5 more squares.
Right there would be the limit.
All right.
Wait, how many spaces? How many spaces we need to move? Another 5?
5 each.
2, 4, 5.
Yep. The desert sands just shift a little bit. Nothing really happens.
Okay.
All right. Shift 5 more squares.
Boom.
Right. All right. During your guys' final step, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
I have a 14. Just so you know, your passive perception is your perception score under your skills plus 10.
Yeah, assume you rolled a 10.
Yes.
And mine is 16.
Which skill are we looking at?
Your passive
Perception. Perception, but add 10 to it.
It should also be at the very bottom above your languages, too.
So if I have plus
Yes.
1 perception, I roll 11?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not roll 11, it's just what you get. And the only reason it's a passive perception is because you guys are getting attacked.
Oh.
Actually, mine's 15 plus 10, which makes it 25.
What? 25 in your passive perception?
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, that's passive wisdom, which is also passive perception, which mine starts as a 15. which, if you're adding 10 to that, makes 25.
No. The passive perception score on your sheet already has the plus 10 included.
Oh, my bad. Well, in that case, it's 15.
Yep.
Sorry.
Wait,
All right.
you guys are getting attacked by 2 onkegs.
What the fuck is a onkeg?
Imagine a big ol' insect that spits acid.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know centipedes?
Yes.
Yeah, they're like 9-foot variants of that, except their torso is about as big as you.
Now, did everyone see them
Gross.
pop up or what?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys saw them all pop up. So you guys, I just need you guys to all roll your initiatives. Battle is happening.
Yep.
To arms!
1 second here. Robot.
You can use the roll 22.
That would also be a good point.
Wait, how do we roll?
Eh.
And what stat are we using to roll?
It's initiative, which is...
Yeah.
I got a 23 for my initiative.
I got a 17.
How do you know what your mod?
Roll d20,
you're-
add your dex mod.
Yes.
You have a flat 0 for your dex mod? 0?
Yeah, I don't have a dex mod.
Okay. I'm just asking.
How do we type the roll
Yeah.
in here? Is it just roll 1d20 plus?
Slash, put a
Oh.
slash in front of that.
Type it with a period at the end if you could, Zarathos.
Why the period?
Just something to mark
As an
that it
example.
ain't going to trigger. Yeah, that it ain't going to trigger the thing, so he can know the mechanic.
Gotcha. He's
Oh.
got it.
He's got. Right.
Apparently, my rolls hate me.
All right. So here is how. And I will put the listing right here as far as initiative. Everybody can see what the initiative is, but I'm going to have a final message just to organize things a bit. Let's see.
Let's see here. Okay, everybody's within
Jelly,
range.
you need to do slash roll.
Yeah, I just had to.
Wookie, do you also have a flat 0 for your initiative?
I have a +1.
Okay. Just
It
needed to
should
check.
be marked there.
No, it just says rolling a die 20. All right.
Okay. What I see
Um,
says roll d20 +1, and it shows that it did add the +1.
All right.
How the heck do you write this?
That's why I wanted it posted so that you guys could grab it.
So it would be a. Wait, no.
Okay. Thank you, Wookie.
You.
All right.
So since my roll was shit, does that mean I'm dead?
No, it just
No.
means that
Oh,
initiative doesn't mean anything. It's just turn order as
Oh,
far
yeah.
as who goes first in combat, who goes last. And for those of you who don't know about D&D, every round is 6 seconds. Cluing you in on that because there are a couple of homebrew magic items in the lore. You guys will well understand that there are transformative items out there that will do 4 rounds. Not 4 as in a number, but a number of rounds or a number of minutes. So if something transforms you for 30 seconds or for a whole minute, divide the amount or just multiply the amount of rounds, which is 6 seconds, so 6 times whatever to get the number to equal the amount of seconds or minutes that I give you.
For example, a 1-minute effect would last for 10 rounds.
Correct. Okay. I am just going to put names here because they're all there. I should do by your characters' names, but I will figure that out in a little bit. All right.
There should be an initiative function for you there, Pops.
Really?
Yes.
I don't see it. So
right-click on the main board itself. I do believe that will show a drop down for, and one of those options being initiative, if I remember correctly.
main board?
Yeah.
I'll just type it out. I'll figure that out later.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine.
But there is a function. I will let you know.
Wait. Why did it roll twice for you, Zarathos?
Because I have a class ability that lets me roll with advantage for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
I'll have, yeah. No, that's all right as long as it's there. I okayed your character sheet. All right.
Hold on, why did I put it?
Right. Look. Zero. SD.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Nothing. He's
Oh,
just
no, you're
waiting at
good.
the order.
Oh.
And Jay, you are last.
Yeah, I think I rolled.
There's your order.
Yep.
Which is bug 1 and which is bug 2?
Bug 1
could you put a dot on bug 2?
Oh no, bug 1 is up. Bug 1 is up north, bug 2 is down south.
Okay.
Okay.
It's reading order. That's where I went with it. Okay.
And they take up 2 or 3 across.
They take up 2.
Okay.
They're 9 foot long, so they have to take up 2. If each square is 5 foot, which is why I was having you guys move 25 foot, each square is 5 foot. So
yeah, they weren't perfectly aligned, so I was just checking before we decide.
It's just shrinking.
Yeah.
So yeah. Zarathos, you had the highest score, so you get to go first in combat. Show all these guys how it's done as a veteran.
Right. And I believe the bug up. Which 4 squares does the bug up top occupy?
The bug up top.
Yep.
The bug up top occupies these 2 squares right here. What they fill. The one on the bottom fills up these 2 squares right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are doing flanking rules, yes?
Correct. With advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the default one.
Yeah. No, but they are facing you. But yeah. No. You will have flank if you get behind them. The problem is that you have to span, depending on where you're located, you might have to span 10 to 15 feet just to get behind them.
Okay, so they're both facing north then, yes?
Yeah, they're both facing the party. They were waiting in anticipation for you.
Then I'll go around this way.
All right.
And attack with my rapier.
All right. Roll your attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
You have advantage on that too? Oh yeah, it's flanking. Right.
Roll flanking.
You were right. Now roll your damage.
That's 10.
Not bad.
That isn't bad at all. Your dex must be high. Alright. The Ankeg kind of shrieks a little bit. Not in pain, but in annoyance and anger and hunger. It is drawing a little bit of blood, though, so your blow has dealt damage. Seemingly. Right. Jai, your turn. You are far enough away. And what's your move distance?
That's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
Where will I find that?
I need to know how much your speed is.
Okay, sorry.
Top of your character sheet in the middle.
Thank you.
Yep.
40.
40?
Mm-hmm.
You're a monk.
All right, so that means you can move 40. Isn't that 8?
It's 8, yes.
Anywhere on the board.
You can move
area.
8. Yeah, you can move 8 character or 8 panels there in any direction.
Awesome. Well, I will move.
So you can move behind the enemy in any direction or anything like that.
I would like to move to about here-ish and maybe take him by surprise if he's facing, and I can't draw, if he's facing like this direction.
Right now he is facing towards here. Yes. How do you do that arrow?
On the little toolbar on the left-hand
Combat,
side, there should be
combat.
a ruler with a circle, almost like kind of like an upside-down Q. It's that option. Just select it and then you just hold the button.
Okay. In which case, then I would like to move to about maybe here, and then smack.
All right, move your character.
What in the fuck? I just
You
want
can
one.
try and keep on the grid there. I don't have
As
a
a
grid
little-
lock. So.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. All right, I need you to roll your attack.
I can't remember what it is I need to roll. Sorry.
I'm gonna play some battle music.
It'll be your... Give me a sec. This is why I have people send me a screenshot of their character sheets.
Would it be my fist? Because I do know that that's like 1d4
Yes.
plus 3.
It would, but I don't know if that's your...
Well, it's part of my attacks and spellcasting.
Yeah, I gotta look. Give me a sec. No, your attack bonus is +5, so what you'll do is you'll roll your...
Die 20
Right.
plus 5.
Yeah, you'll roll a die 20 plus 5, plus your proficiency since you're a monk. And that'll do it.
BT dubs, I'm totally playing Dragon Quest battle music for this.
Okay, so I think this would be correct.
Yeah.
16?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, you hit it. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Your damage is a die 4.
Plus your dexterity or strength, whichever is higher.
Yeah, plus your dex or
Because you're a
strength,
monk.
whatever's higher. Not the total, the modifier.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second.
Ankeg is now completely facing you. Very, very hungry. Streaks a little bit kind of like the other one did. And yeah, it's angry. As Steve Irvin would say. Right. Let's look. Alright, Scurrybug 1. It is going to attack. It's going to attack Wookie. Wookie, what is your AC? Your armor class?
11.
11?
Squishy.
Right. How much HP do you have?
21.
Right, you're taking,
We're in combat.
Attention.
I couldn't help myself playing some old school Dragon Quest music for this.
9. Okay. So you were going to take 9 points of slashing damage and 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
It bites you ferociously, and as the maw of the Ankeg pierces your skin, you begin to feel a little tingly, then a little burning sensation as you realize that the creature has threw in acid into its bite. Right. Wookie, you now have a retaliation, and by that I mean it's your turn.
Kick his butt, Wookie!
Okay, so here's a question for you. Just trying to make sure I don't collateral damage somebody. If I move to here next to Jai, a 15-foot cone, where would that lay out? In the direction.
In what direction?
Length.
And that
Diagonal.
you would, this right here, the brown block, is obstacle, so you'll be missing Asti, and as long as, see, I wish I knew how to, what is it, this? Oh, cool. Alright. Can I get another color, please? How do I change the color?
You see the color down next to your name at the bottom? Click it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I will go with pink, because I needed to be obvious. Right. 15 foot is going to be... This is the maximum range, 15. You'll be hitting...
Just out of range.
Zero's character.
One.
You'll be hitting Zero's character, because that touches center.
Oh, I see.
You'll be hitting the other Ankeg, and you will also be hitting Asti's character. 15-foot cone.
Wait, why am I getting hit?
He's trying to do a cone of something.
Yeah, he's just asking to see.
He's asking math.
Well, collateral.
So,
There's checking range.
characters affected will be the Ankeg, and everything from here to here.
So wouldn't that hit 2 Ankegs?
It'll hit both Ankegs.
But it
And
also hit me and
3
David.
party members.
That's friendly fire, so that's not ideal.
No.
But
And
if
we're
I do
not
it from
able to get out of the
here,
way?
would that avoid that?
Huh?
We're not able to get out of the way?
No,
If you
unless
move-
it's your not turn to go.
Yeah. If you move there, then yeah, because you're touching this corner of this obstacle here, you will not hit Asti's character, but you will still hit. Well, no, it's Cone of Cold. So the only character you're aiming at is going to be
Burning Hands.
this way. So you're pretty much going to only hit the Ankeg and Jaylee's character.
Well, never mind on that idea. I'll just throw a firebolt at it.
Alright. Hey, but Firebolt's always good.
Solid cantrip.
Yep. Ooh, that's a good hit.
Hey, what's up, Shield Walrus? We are
I'm
currently in the
assuming that
battle.
hit pops.
Oh yeah,
21.
yeah, that hit. Roll die 10 of fire damage.
Oof.
Oh,
The luck of the draw.
oh, that sucks.
The Ankeg suffers a little bit of a scorch
What's
and a burn
TPK?
mark on its right foreleg, and it's a nice little heat rash. It kind of looks at you hungrily and kind of ignores everything that just happened that you did.
No, it's too soon for a TPK there, Shield Walrus.
What's TPK?
Total party kill.
Total party kill.
Oh,
0, your turn.
Cool. So, I'm gonna have the most complicated turn of all, guys. You ready for this? I'm gonna take my halberd, and I'm gonna whack this on keg in front of me. That's
so
it.
complicated. I don't know.
I don't know how
many
I'm doing this.
mechanics are going into that.
I don't know either, but we're gonna see how this goes.
Right. Now roll your attack. I believe it's a die 20.
I
if
believe
I'm not
he-
mistaken.
I believe he is a barbarian.
Maybe it
10
might. Huh?
10 total.
I gotta scroll down. 10 total? Right.
Yep. Nope.
You failed to hit it.
We're doing great, guys.
So you swing your halberd and just barely miss it as it squirms a little bit to the left, and you miss it just barely.
That one's
Not even
cool.
putting a scratch mark on it. You missed it by a
Yeah.
couple of inches.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, do I want to use it now since it's once per rest, or...
We're gonna die.
I mean, you're not
I don't
even
know.
at the cavern yet,
Yeah, I know.
and you still got the rest of the desert to scroll through.
That's what worries me.
Yeah. Especially with that roll. No,
Right.
I'm good.
Asti, do your magic.
Oh shit. It's all on the spoony bard, is it? Fuck. What song of or Bardic Inspiration do?
Give a dice.
Inspiration?
And
Bardic Inspiration is basically, hey, Zero, you know how you missed that last turn? I could have made it so you could hit.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
So wait, but
Pretty
I thought
much
I had
you-
to. I thought I had to wait my turn.
No.
You do.
Well, yeah, you do, but it's all good. Bardic
Yeah.
Inspiration is basically +2 to a modifier, or +2 to a roll.
Because on my notes it says D6. So can I use my Bardic Inspiration for the team now?
Yeah, I believe if anything, it's a free action, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
I believe it's a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action, and you get one of those per round.
Alright, so
one action, one bonus action.
I'm gonna bust out my, where the fuck is it? I seem to have my magic harp missing from my fucking thing. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna bust out my magic harp, with its +1. And I'm going to break out into song to inspire my comrades.
Ooh.
A general recommendation for you, Asti? You might want to move away from that on keg.
Alright, so I'm gonna move... Wait, how do I just... I have speed 30.
Well, since you're adjacent to it, and you've used your bonus action, you might want to use your action to disengage so it does not get an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah.
It won't have it because it's flying.
Oh.
Yeah, it's surrounded by other characters, so its last one to pull out is the one that has to disengage.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to move away, bust out my Bardic Inspiration.
Who are you giving the dice to?
Huh?
Who are you giving the inspiration to?
Who's next on the combat? Is it Jay or Session2?
It's the bug and then Jay.
Yeah, Jay will be the next party member on the move list.
Alright, I'm gonna strum my harp and give the inspiration to Lorathana, and I guess I'll move away. How do I move away?
Right. Jay, when you perform an action on your next turn, you may roll a die 6 to add.
It was a die 4 at this level. I could be mistaken.
That creature gains 1 Bardic Inspiration, a die 6.
Okay, my bad.
So on your next roll, just roll that and then roll a die 6, and then I'll calculate after.
Alright, you sneak, I'm gonna show you that I'm not useless. Give him hell. And then how do I move?
You just move. Oh, it's your speed. So every square is 5 foot. So just take your speed and then divide it by 5, and that's how many you can move.
Do I have to be close to her in order to do it? Like, do I need to move near her, or can I go anywhere?
I think she has to be within range of the effect.
Within 60 feet.
Alright, I guess I'll move.
Yeah, well, you're there now. Within 60 feet is quite a bit away.
Okay. How are you doing that?
Yeah. There is a... Oh, wait, the little function is, like, faded out entirely, considering where it's positioned on your screen, Asti. It is on the top left-hand corner. It's a little white bar. Oh, no, it's not even up there.
Underneath
That's weird.
the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
It's a black bar for him.
I'm so confused.
Where is
right
it?
now.
Huh.
It should look like a Q.
Yeah, an upside down Q.
Because I had trouble finding that
This
too.
one?
Yeah, all you have to do is click it,
Yo, Grim.
and then you'll just have to take it to the map, and then just hold the the left mouse button, and then you'll be able to stretch that arrow
Just click
to
it.
wherever you need it.
Don't drag it. Yeah.
I don't.
Asti.
It's
So-
not working for me.
So click the main icon once. That's giving you that pop-up. So
Okay.
underneath the magnifying glass.
Oh, okay.
And
Alright, so I'm gonna move closer to... Wait, this is... I assume this is something I can hide behind?
Yeah, but you
Oh,
are,
okay, my bad. You just click it. Yeah, there you go.
you will have to walk around it though, but that's just 5 feet. But yeah, you can hide behind them. Those are the brown parts are all obstacles.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Trees,
move...
dunes, and just big skeletons.
I'll move behind here. And I, Wait, do I have to roll to move, or do I just move? I have speed 30.
You just move.
Like I said, it's you can move your speed divided by 5, and that's how many squares you can move.
Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about with moving is terrain and monsters or some that
wait,
might
so
try to attack you if you're trying to get there.
Yeah.
So if it's my speed divided by 5, I can move 6 squares then, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's two.
Best spot you could probably move would be there or there.
I don't feel right getting like necessarily using her as a human shield.
You can stand behind me. I'm already going to go down soon.
Your Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, so you can still attack.
Oh, okay. Which one has the most damage done to it?
The one that has the most damage done to it will be Creepy Bug 2.
So the one next to Jai and...
Oh. This one here, because he hit it pretty hard.
Yeah, he
Oh, so the one next to me is already...
Yeah.
The one next to you is down 10 health. The one up top is down 8 health. They're still
Okay.
pretty close, though.
Yeah.
How much
not
HP?
bad.
How much HP does the? Because I want to try and see if I can't save Wookiee.
As your rule of thumb, you do not know the total hit points of a monster.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the discretion.
monsters. Not only that, but I say how much HP a monster will have. Not the like. Even if you know how much on the player's handbook, that's not what you go off of. I give
Alright.
the say on how much a monster has.
Okay, so I'm gonna strum my harp, empowering Lorithana, and I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna smack this bitch with my fucking short sword.
Right. That'll be.
Oh, and you'll have advantage.
Yes.
Because
If
flanking.
you're flanking. So I need you to roll on your character sheet. It'll be your attack.
I will show you people I am not useless. Wait, what?
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up your character sheet so I can tell you what it's going to be.
And my magic harp +1 to charisma for whatever reason is not on my.
You don't attack with that weapon.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
you
know
don't
why it's
attack
not
with
on my. It didn't save to my PDF, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Word.
Oh shit! I didn't shout out Grim.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I had you send me it via picture. Wait, you didn't send me it via picture. Fuck. That's what I forgot to have you do.
I do know it was in the chat, but
Alright.
I definitely have a +1 to charisma
Probably
harp.
a different way.
It's like my
What's
family
your dex,
heirloom.
Asti?
My dex is
Yeah, what-
17.
Did he roll? No.
Not yet.
What am I supposed to roll?
No.
Asti, what's your dexterity modifier?
Oh, sorry, I forgot push to talk. It is 17.
Okay, that's a +3, a +2 part of your proficiency, so that would be a d20 +5.
Yep.
Yes. So it's die 20 plus 5, and you roll that twice. Because you're flanking.
Yep. Because you take the higher of the two.
So
15.
Right. Now I need you to roll your damage.
Which is a die 6 plus your dexterity modifier, which is a 3 if I remember correctly.
So my short sword is 1d6.
1 die 6 plus 3.
I also need you to take a screen cap of your character sheet and send it to me. It doesn't seem like it's on the DM here.
Okay.
Yes.
Smacked him for
Hey,
7.
not bad.
Decent hit.
That's pretty good.
I told you I'm not useless.
Never
Yeah.
said you were.
You sure implied it.
Your rapier goes right through the Ankeg's skull, piercing its brain,
Kill shot, motherfucker!
and it lies there dead, bleeding out into the sands.
Okay.
Kill shot. What's up? Bard scored the first kill.
I'm actually shocked that the Bard got the first kill of the game.
How's that for a horny bard? Sup with it.
I'm just glad I'm not gonna be the first party killer.
Well, you did technically penetrate it, so...
Don't get many ideas.
I will not be making the sexy time with this thing. I have standards.
You say that now. Anyway, it should be,
Get penetrated.
yeah, it should be the, Creepy Bug 2.
Creepy Bug 2. I am going to...
Oh, I'm about to lose this Dream Raiders battle.
Thank you, Shield Walrus.
Oh, right. I'm not grabbing the right thing.
I feel pretty motivated scoring
There.
the first kill.
It's dead.
If that doesn't,
I flipped it over.
I'm just saying, if that doesn't score some respect from my party members, I have no idea what will.
On its token, you should be able to put like an X up. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. So, you want to highlight the token? You want to go to the little circle that's at the bottom, and it'll give you a variety of options. Typically, the X would be for dead.
X is dead. Cool. Alright.
There you go.
That one is eliminated.
Yeah.
It is Creepy Bug turn 2's turn. And...
You want me to just DM that to you, Pops?
yeah, just DM it to me. If you wouldn't mind. I should have grabbed that a little bit ago. I thought I already had, but it's not that big of a deal. I just need screen caps.
Since my harp changes is permanent upgrade to my charisma, do I change it from 19 to 20?
Yeah, you can.
That's actually pretty good for you.
Does that give a modifier from +4 to +5, or does it stay +5?
It takes you, I believe, to +5 if I'm not mistaken, right?
At 19 to 20?
+5
Yeah,
starts
it
at
becomes
20.
a 5. It becomes a +5.
Yeah, it is a +5. All right.
Alright, sending you a new one.
It does also change some of your stuff as well, so primarily your spellcasting stuff.
Oh,
And the social checks.
Yes. That's really it, though.
right. I need... Asti and Jai.
Yes.
Roll dexterity saving throw. Roll a dex
I
saving
see what
throw.
you're doing. I think I see what might happen.
How do I do that?
It's proficiency bonus of your dex modifier.
So mine's
And a
+3.
Yeah. So it should be equal to your attack there, Asti. So it should be a +5.
Wait,
Yes.
what? So 1d6 +5?
Yes.
Also, Pops, is this considered a range attack?
It's considered a cone attack.
Did I do that right?
Oh. No, Asti, it's a die 20 +5.
Yeah, it's a die 20 +5.
Else you'd never be able to make it. Okay. Pretty decent roll. Oh, hey. Looks like you both got 14.
All right. I have to do some math. I can't remember. Do you round up or down on damage?
Up.
When
That's
you
up to you. Wait, you round up?
Rules as written is up.
Rules as
Okay.
written
Wait,
is up,
how
I
are,
will-
how are Isabel and I getting hit when I just killed that fucker?
Other one.
I will explain that to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Creepy Scurry Monster 2 decides to spit a cone of acid, and you guys escape a little bit, only taking each 3 points of damage on your on your body there. You guys successfully saved, so it only pretty much hit one of your legs as you dodged out of the way.
So my hit point maximum on my sheet shows 30, so now I'm at 27.
Correct. You were at 27 of 30 HP as far as yours.
Okay.
Right. Recycle the turn order.
Did Jay go yet?
No, Jay did not get a turn yet.
Jay, no, you're right.
Jay's
you're
turn.
right. I ignored Jay because
How dare you?
So quiet, I completely forgot.
She's
How
just
dare
that
you-
sneaky.
How dare you ignore my Bardic Inspiration to the rogue or assassin?
I blame that one.
Right. Jay, you get to do what you need to do
As a rogue.
as a rogue.
As a rog.
Rogwa.
Rogue.
Don't forget I gave you
Can
Bardic Inspiration, so you get an extra
Rouge.
roll or something.
I fucking love you, Asti.
Huh?
That's literally the stereotypical bard. Don't forget, I gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Can I ask there just how much hit points we were can minus me and Asti?
Huh?
How many hit points did me and Asti lose there?
3.
You both took 3 points of damage.
Okay, sorry, just double checking.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody does seem to forget the Bardic Inspiration.
That's why I said it.
That is a good point there, Shield.
I want to make sure that Lorathana gets in a nice, solid hit.
All right,
Oh,
if I'm
good.
gonna stab this guy with my dagger,
You want to stab with the dagger?
yeah,
I
that's all I've
recommend
got right
you
now.
do it on this square. Right
Yep,
here.
You gotta move to the square behind him.
Okay.
That's a recommendation, of course.
Backstab gets a bonus,
Or
doesn't it?
you could, if you wanted to. Move here. That could also work. You can move what?
Yeah, wherever you're.
Well, shouldn't she
Yeah.
get Backstab? Because doesn't Backstab get a modifier or something?
Yeah, she does get sneak attack, but and
She's
It
going to get
doesn't
sneak attack on the. She's going to get sneak attack on the Onkeg. It's just I was recommending that spot because that's at that spot she'll get advantage.
yes, because of flanking.
So I'll move.
One more space over.
Well, she gets advantage there too because it'd be me on the other side either way.
Yeah, true.
Well, the Onkeg right now is facing this way.
Oh,
Yes. Remember, he just finished splashing Isabel and Asti with sticky
That is
icky
true.
mouth.
oh,
You could
But
still
you
move, like I said, from here,
Yeah.
any of these areas here. Do be aware that this isn't exactly a representation. It's just where you can go.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I wanna go from the. Oh,
You
gosh.
have to actually count out your squares because it's not the ruler there is set to the grid
Yeah.
that's normal to that.
Yeah.
And
She's
and-
That's about 15, 20 feet there.
yeah.
yeah.
So
You're good there.
Wait, does Lorathana still get advantage?
Not anymore.
no, she gets advantage. Remember, the Onkeg is facing this way.
Oh, okay, so she is going for the Backstab.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that I know how to roll for a Backstab plus Bardic Inspiration. Don't forget the Bardic
It's just
Inspiration.
a regular attack.
Yeah.
It's no, just a regular attack.
It's just the attack, and then she rolls a die 6 after with that and throws it onto that.
So what am I rolling?
You roll a die 20 plus your attack.
Wait,
on your
isn't it-
Which
character.
is a.
Parry,
In
right?
your
For-
case, it,
Because she has to roll whether she's hitting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a die 20 plus dex modifier plus proficiency.
which is 2.
Yep. So that should be.
Does my
I'm
Bardic
thinking
Inspiration
plus 5.
also affect that, or is it only when the actual damage?
We'll see how the roll goes.
Well, she just roll a die. Well, hold on, because I'm still set on that.
Yeah. I'd say roll that Bardic Inspiration just in case.
Well, because advantage, Jay gets 2 rolls, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So roll again, and then roll the die 6. Unless your next roll is a 20, then it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I don't think that Bardic Inspiration's needed.
Bardic Inspiration.
strumming my heart, baby.
It's a 22.
Oh yeah, it's totally gonna be needed. No, you hit it.
Bardic Inspiration goes for the damage too, doesn't it?
No.
I mean, if you're one of the types of bard colleges, it can, but not in this case.
Yeah, not in your case.
How dare
You
you?
only attack you only do on a. It can only be attached in your case to any die 20 roll.
Yeah.
So it's meant for scoring the hit, not damage.
Yes.
Or if somebody's trying to do a skill or something
Skill check.
like that, you can use your Bardic Inspiration for that.
And rolling higher on that doesn't affect the damage, right? It's just a guaranteed hit.
That just makes sure. That's just to gauge if you hit the creature or not.
Although if it's 20, assuming the creature is there, it is always a hit.
Unless
Natural 20, that is.
Yeah, it's a natural 20. Like if you roll a 20 on your dice without any modifiers, then it's considered a critical hit, unless the creature is undead.
You're fine. You're fine.
You did a good, Jayla.
You're good.
Jaylee.
Yeah, you're good.
Word.
Now I just need you to roll your damage. This
The
would
dice
be
6?
What weapon are you attacking with?
It's a dagger.
Okay, so it's a
die.
4.
Yeah, that will be a die 4. So you roll a die 4 and a die 6 for your sneak attack.
Actually, no, it's 2 die 6 since she's level 3, correct?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I haven't. I have to look at the class. Give me a sec. I'll confirm. Two die 6. That seems a little strong.
It's a rogue backstab.
It is 2 die 6. Okay. You will roll 1 die 4, and then a 2 die 6.
And then add your dex mod.
And the dex mod. So 1 die 4 with the dex mod.
Yes.
With a dex mod, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a chunky hit already.
Yep.
And then do I put 2d6? Is
Hold on.
Yes.
Why? Hold on. How is it a 5?
Oh, just my dex mod. Alright,
Yes.
my bad.
What's your dex score?
My dex score is
It should be a +3 because it's the same modifier as her attack roll.
In that case, it would be 6 damage from just the dagger executed
Yes.
via backstab.
Alright, she doesn't need to re-roll it. We'll just mitigate the 2 from it.
Yep. And then the sneak attack of just 2 die 6.
Yep.
So do I put 2d6 on that, or do I roll 12?
You can
No.
put 2d6.
You can
Okay.
Yeah.
just 2d6, and then we'll roll 2 of them
Plus
for
the
you.
plus the dex mod.
No, don't add the dex mod. Normally you'd
Yeah,
add
I'll put
all
that.
4 of those together, but you're doing it separately, so you only get the dex mod once.
Yes.
So I'll figure this out eventually. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's first combat encounter. You guys are doing exceptionally well.
Oh, that is a nice chunky 15 points of damage.
Fight.
As you leap behind the Ankeg there, you jump onto its back and slice its head clean off.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The mixture of blood, bile, and acid leaks onto the ground as it lies there flat.
Thick, yeah, that's
Yep,
right.
it is a thick 15 points there, Grimphonics.
That was thick damage.
Alright. You guys have conquered the first encounter.
Cue Final Fantasy's fanfare music.
We have something for this.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a victory function.
Excuse me, Jay. Grim said it on her own. Nobody prompted.
Okay.
My time to shine
As
will come.
far as loot goes, they're wild beasts. Well, they're bugs.
Well, we could try to take some of their mandibles or even some of their acid.
Carcass.
Yeah, carcass is pretty much there. Although there is some meat about from where Jay, you're standing, there is a little bit of meat about right here. As far as like wild animal that has not been completely, like, it's dead, but they were just about to eat it before you got to it, before you got in, and it's small enough to be meat, but you guys were obviously larger game, so it's a fresh carcass of a hyena. No, not a hyena. Sorry. We'll go with a Savannah cat. There you go.
Get your Genghis Khan.
I don't
Wait, what are we
take
doing?
it. Like,
Basically salvaging the kills.
Yes, looting. You are looting the victory spoils.
Excuse me, I will not lewd these things.
We're collecting the drops from the enemies.
Although the carapaces can be used for decent armor.
True.
Can be.
Are these
And we
edible?
we could try to take some of the mandibles and maybe even some of the acid.
And whilst y'all are deciding what gets looted, I will be right back.
Yep.
All right.
Is any of this edible? Like, can we take part of the carapace and then also take meat from it, or?
Onkegs are not exactly designed to be eaten because they're bugs. The acid pouch and the mandibles, however, and the carapace are used in armor and some weapons and
So we can, in theory, take the acid and then coat our weapons with it as necessary during combat.
Yep, correct. If you know how to use
Which would be very good for our rogue here.
Yes, correct. If you know how to use poison,
Which
and have the poisoner's kit.
should know.
You do not. Yeah, if you don't know how to use poison, and by that I mean you don't have a poisoner's kit, you can, but at a disadvantage. And as I said before, there is also a dead animal carcass right underneath this obstacle. I don't want to mark it because...
I would like to take a mandible.
I'll take some acid.
Or two.
All right.
I'm
You acquire
would have
2
kitted out
pouches.
Orthana with the ability to use poisons.
Yep. You acquire 2 pouches. You acquire 2 sacks of poison, meaning you've taken their gland, and what poison was there. You acquire 4 mandibles,
Okay.
an Ankeg leg, and one whole carapace undamaged. Of an Ankeg. However you divvy up that loot is completely up to you. Oh, there is also the case of the desert wildcat, right here. That is also included in your loot.
Oh,
You meant the hyena, right?
I would never touch
It's a wildcat,
wild
Okay.
mushrooms without doing research
not
first.
a hyena.
My bad.
No, it's all good. All right. After loot is all situated, hopefully you guys have that marked down. Someone has all of that loot marked down.
I have it marked down so far.
I will give you a round to get back into your order of how you are going to proceed through the desert.
I'm not sure I understand what that means.
It
Pretty
means
much back in formation.
Okay.
back in.
Yep. All right. So
Well, how was that for our first little scuffle?
That was
They're
acceptable.
entertaining.
You have hurt.
Do I at least get some credit now? Some form of credibility?
Not for boasting.
Not boasting.
good,
Saying.
but the
Saying.
boasting needs to stop.
No. Not boasting. The point being is that you guys acted as if I were useless.
Useless? No. Untested? Yes.
Sure came off as such. Anyway.
Perhaps
Right.
we should tend to the wounded first, before we decide on the boasting.
I forgot what Wookiee's character's name is. Sorry.
Arsis.
Arsis. Okay, yeah.
I
We
was
should definitely
literally
be,
opening my notes for them.
we should definitely be tending to Arsis's wounds before we continue.
Does anyone know any healing magic?
I do.
Yeah, my healing magic's more kind of oh crap healing magic, Seth. You're probably better suited.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to use, with Arsis's permission, the Hand of Healing upon him, which means I need to roll at least 1d4 plus 3. So my character will approach him and ask, Arsis, do you mind me using a healing hand on you?
Go for it.
I do have a healing word, but it's not prepared currently.
A cool, gentle touch, and you rejuvenate your health. Please make your rolls.
Yeah. All right.
I also have healing, but my healing word is not apparently prepared. Does that mean am I able to prepare it and help him, or
You can spend a couple. Well, I'm gonna allow you a mulligan here because you're new, and it's the only mulligan you're going to get.
well, I have
As far as
I don't-
prepping your spells, because you said that your spells were wonky, so I will allow you to do that.
But I thought bards didn't prepare spells and just like had a set number they could cast.
Oh, if that's the case, then they don't need to care. Just you can
But-
use it.
If that's the case, he should have it available. He just didn't mark it as being able to cast.
Alright.
Being able to cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused. So wait, so can I cast my healing word on Arsis or no?
If you have all bardic spells available to you, then yes.
It's on,
yes.
it's on my list.
Asti, I'm the only caster in the group that must prepare spells. So
Yeah.
the,
Oh, so That's
You two
what
just go with what you know.
okay. Yeah, because I was confused because you had me mark disguise self and silent image and darkness and pass without trace. As
I had you
prepared.
mark those because they were associated with, your background stuff.
Okay. All right. So how do I do my healing word on him? Like, what do I roll? Well, first, Tarsus, would you allow me to also add a little bit of healing?
I would greatly appreciate that.
Okay, so I'll
What
cast
would
my healing.
be... Okay, so he healed 4 damage, or took
Not
negative 4
much,
damage,
but it's better than nothing.
I think he took a total of 9.
12.
and then it is 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability.
So I roll 1d4 plus. Where's my spellcasting?
Oh, how many acid sacks did we get from the on-keg again?
2. You
2?
got 1
Okay.
from each.
But how do I know what the modifier is? 1d4 plus what?
Your spellcasting ability.
I don't know where
And
that is.
who is it? Your spellcasting ability is your charisma modifier.
My charisma modifier?
He's
Yes.
full health.
So it's 5. So it's 1d4 plus 5.
It's really good for a bard.
So who's in possession of the stacks?
That's something for you guys to discuss.
I'm just noting down party loot for now, like everything that we've gotten a hold of so far.
Please don't
But
be eating.
I will note down who has what as things go on. So,
Right.
and
So
I will share it with the party here between sessions and such.
I'd like you to share it now. What do you guys have marked down for loot?
Yep. So far, I have noted down in terms of loot 4 on-keg mandibles, an on-keg leg, an on-keg carapace, and 2 on-keg acid sacks.
No fighting in my chat, please. Don't make me separate.
Oh,
two
and
of you.
the feline prey.
So dead cat.
Pretty much. It's actually about the size of.
So between Isabel and the bard, that's plus. We healed him for 10. Is he back to full health?
Yes.
Excellent.
I thought I took 12.
Did you?
I believe you said 9/3 acid.
He did.
I did. Yes. You took 2 health. All right.
You're
Yeah,
You'll be
Feel
fine.
much better.
minus 2 health is not bad at all.
I say we should get back into formation and continue forward.
Stay alert.
Right.
Exactly.
So back in the formation. You guys go.
And here I thought traveling at night would be safer.
It is.
It is,
It is.
considering there's no sun.
During the day, there would have been more.
Yep. That too.
Those could be. Those aren't nocturnal.
Nope. They were just hungry.
Wait, where do I stand, or where do I put myself?
Wherever you guys decide. I'm not judging. I'm not
way
telling
to the
you where you
middle.
guys are going to be. So
I'm
I
just going to
just need-
stick to the front for now.
before we move downwards, just remember that those brown dots there, brown squares are obstacles.
Now, how high are they?
It
I just
depends
real- I
what
need-
the obstacle is.
I need a good for these videos.
Some are cactuses.
before I upload
Some
them
are
to
just ditches.
have anybody artsy
Skeletons.
who would be willing to
you
help
name
out
it.
with that. I'd greatly
So as
appreciate
far
it.
as
No.
the maximum height, it's not going to be all that tall, but
Oh no, these cactuses are moving. They're cactuars. Not kidding.
Okay, there we go. My microphone.
I could gen that up. I could bring.
I know you can.
I could gen that up real
I know
quick.
you can. I know you can.
I'm good at doing that. I could do that on the
I
fly.
know.
Right.
Anyway,
You guys all
5 more
situated in
squares.
your positions?
Yep.
I believe so.
All right. I need you guys to each move down 5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, right there for me.
Right. Cool. Let me roll.
What's
All
the
right.
what time reference?
Hey guys, high or low?
Low.
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 High.
And low.
Right. You guys are all thirsty except for Wookie.
Really? Again?
How do we do this? Like, I don't know how to drink the water.
You basically reduce. You go to half on your water skin, so you have half a water skin, or a water skin filled with half water, or a quarter water. That should get you. Yeah, that a
Need to make
quarter of
another,
water skin.
need to make
So
another
take
sheet.
a quarter. So that would be what? Since we're thirsty now, just a quarter of the water skin used?
Yes, a quarter water skin is going to be used by those of you who have called low.
Okay. Alrighty. Put that down.
All right. Oh boy.
4, 5.
Move down 5 if you would.
Boom. I'm at the edge.
That's fine.
Yep.
This is your last encounter in the desert. Right. Through the shifting sands, the something unexplainable happens.
Oh, dang!
The sun seems to magically, almost, hit its peak. Weirdly enough. And after which, a brief moment passes, and a caravan being driven by a man with a camel passes by and stops. He says, "Hello, adventurers. How are you?"
Well met,
All right.
traveler.
"Ah, not a traveler, a merchant."
And what wares do you have, merchant?
"Very, very fine wares.
Have a good night. Thank you for
Very
stopping.
fine indeed, especially for adventurers as yourselves. Though, not at lack of a price." He displays 3 items, all obviously brimming with magical aptitude. Have you the coin, you may purchase one of my wares.
Can you tell us of these wares?
Only unless you buy them. I will name you the price that I am willing to accept for the items. And, well, I suppose I can tell you them too. He lays down a rapier, a piece of, well, a set of half plate mail, and a scroll.
Ah.
Sorry, what kind of plate mail?
Half plate.
Half plate.
That's pretty big, actually. But it depends on what it does as well.
The rapier is said to be enchanted with several different spells, one of which being capable of damaging with 3 different elements: fire, frost, and lightning, all simultaneously. This half-plate mail has been enchanted with sturdier defense than most. It's even sturdier than even some of the most hardened full-plate mail. And this scroll is a scroll of resurrection. Full resurrection. So long as the spirit is willing, anyone can come back.
I would like to sense motive on the merchant.
All right, make your roll.
May I assist them with this? I am
You may
trained.
not.
I do have proficiency. No? Okay.
$16.
All right. You have a feeling he's telling the truth, but he looks at you. Ah, perhaps a test. He walks over to one of the cactuses and strikes it with the rapier, leaving a bolt of magical energy on it, damaging with the 3 different enchantments all at once, leaving nothing but a black scorching scar on the cactus. And then he walks back and places it down on the table there.
Your thoughts, Garthax?
These are all really good. If I may ask, what is the price for each?
Well, the price for the sword itself, I would be willing to part with it. Such a magically enchanted item for around 12,000 gold.
What was that, Pops?
12,000 gold.
Oh,
Yes. He has already displayed that it's been enchanted with 3 different magics all at once,
Yeah.
damaging.
No, that's fair.
Yes. So it is very reasonable as far as the price is concerned.
Real quick,
Absolutely.
if I can interject, Jay is going to be a little bit on the quiet side because Grim is nearby on the couch. So
Fine.
Fair enough.
The armor itself is about, we'll say, 1,000. And the scroll of resurrection, it doesn't seem like you're in need of such a tool right yet. So I won't put a offer on that table. I want to save that for someone who truly needs it and has the coin for it.
can I charm him for all his wares?
You can try.
Okay. Say there, fair merchant. What if say we come to some sort of arrangement? How about you just give us these, and we'll maybe give you something else in return.
What in return do you have?
What do you have in mind? Perhaps
Gold.
I can treat you to some wine, fine wine and song.
I have some of the finest wine in my caravan here.
You don't have this kind of wine.
Roll your diplomacy.
Where's my diplomacy at?
Skills.
Charisma is 20, so plus 5.
At 20 plus 5 then. Wait, hold up. No, it's die 20 plus 7, so if you're proficient with it.
I have, let's see, cunning, intuition, performance, persuasion, expertise.
It should just be your plus 5 on your skill check.
So 1d20 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it!
He looks at you and says, I like you. You're a manipulative one. Very, very fun. He tucks a wooden penny into your, I guess, blouse, if that's what you're wearing, and says,
Wearing stuff.
Oh, yeah. He tucks it in between the clothes that you're wearing and your armor. Don't worry. I have a feeling that we'll come to meet again. As far as that, I cannot go lower on these prices. Nor can I give them to you for free. That would be insane. And I'm here to make money, not make friends.
What about a night you will never forget?
He just smiles. I am sorry. But, as I said before, I have a feeling we'll meet again. If you guys cannot afford these wares, then I must be going.
Perhaps we shall meet again then, merchant.
Yep.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Not RP, but what you did there reminded me of what Cable does to Deadpool in Deadpool 2 at the end.
It's reminding me of the merchant in Resident Evil 8.
What? He rides his caravan carriage away.
Before he does, can I run to him and say, be careful on the road. There are many dangers, such as large bugs.
He just tips his hat and smiles, and he just rides away into the mirage of the desert. And then immediately after he disappears from sight, the surrounding area resorts back to night.
Oh, Rodzilla, you don't have to do the poke,
Strange
or you
fellow.
don't have to do the command if you do the Pokelore. It automatically,
The only thing that's strange.
or it's supposed to anyway.
I have a feeling we'll be meeting again.
I do too.
The question is, under what circumstances?
Sorry, guys, I tried.
I say something to Gargax in Draconic.
Ooh.
It's a peddling.
Wait, why would you not want your teammates to understand what you just said?
He's being suspicious.
So what exactly do you say in Draconic? Or
Sing it
is
to
this
you. Saying it to you in, via Discord.
Oh, Pops also has to know.
Yeah, I'm saying it too.
Wait, what the hell? Isn't that like shady? I don't know how it's supposed to.
It really depends, because there's a mix of different languages and cultures inside the thing, so people speaking different languages is kind of normal.
Yep.
It's a peddling.
Gargax only nods.
Why do I feel like this is a dig at me for trying to charm the merchant to get all the wares?
Worry not, Bard. It is not my digs you need worry about.
You guys have successfully made it across the desert. Outside the throes of this desert, not across the desert, but to the cave.
What do you mean, Rodzilla?
Outside the
Hey, look,
throes
a
of the
cave.
desert, you find the cave
shit.
that you were looking for.
I didn't even see that shit.
Give me a sec to make sure that... Oh, come on. Okay. It is going to be a little bit... Oh, we'll say... pixely. But... if you guys wouldn't mind putting your characters down...
Oh, come on.
It should be there.
Oh, it is a little pixely.
Oh.
Where do we place?
I have no idea why Gargax is all the way over there.
It is going to be small, but bear with me. I tried shrinking this map or growing this map as big as I possibly could, and it just would not budge with me at all. So I do apologize about that. I did what I could. You guys will need to scroll in. It is a dungeon. So
Is the map supposed to be kind of blurry, or is that just Roll20?
it's just roll 20.
That's roll 20.
Yes. So that is what you can see right now. As you move across the dungeon, I will reveal more area to you. Alright. Do your dungeoneering.
Lorthana.
Or if you guys would want, we can... how long are we going? How long can you guys stay to go?
I'm good to go.
I'm
I mean,
still good to go.
It's not
I'm
even. It's not even. What time is it? Not even 7 here. So.
I want to make
For
sure
me,
that
it's almost 3, so I can go for a little bit longer. But I
Yeah, I've got
to leave after.
Me and Jai are tired of sleep.
We should probably stop here then, because this is a good stopping point. And next week we could stop the dungeon proper.
Point. I don't want to put everybody in hassle, and it is a fairly big. I will give you that much. It is a fairly big dungeon with a lot of different optional stuff that you can do if you want.
Okay.
I have a question. How much XP do we have now?
I will be delving out XP at the end of the quest.
At the end of the dungeon.
Oh, okay. So we don't, because my character sheet still shows nothing for XP because I know we're level 3, but I don't know how much XP.
You're at 0 XP for level 3, so you have as much XP to just get you to
level 3 as possible.
Yeah, you have enough experience to get you to level 3. If this is a good stopping point for all of you guys, because the dungeon is probably going to take 2 to 3 hours to clear up. Well,
depending on how things go.
Well, yeah, depending on what you guys want to do, the dungeon could take about a half hour, or the dungeon can take 4 hours.
Well,
we could always get started, and we might finish it next session then.
Right. You could. You can certainly try, but that's why I want you guys. I'm good to go. I just want to make sure all of my players who are here are comfortable with continuing, because it is a fairly big dungeon with a lot of stuff planned out in here. So it is up to you.
I'm fine to keep on going. I'm fine to keep on going. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I'll still be streaming either way because this is usually my stream time as is. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it should be noted that it is not uncommon for dungeons to take
a couple of
sessions. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends
No,
on the size of the dungeon as
this
well.
one isn't that far planned out, but it is planned out enough that it's going to last about 2 to 3 hours, or anywhere between a half hour to 4 hours. So I want to make sure that you guys are all comfortable with, if you get into something, I don't want you bailing. Like if you get into a counter or something like that, I want you bailing right then and there and saying, "Oh well, monsters, I gotta go, guys. Sorry." So
See,
Yeah,
that's. Sorry, Julie. You
yeah. I don't know how much longer I can play because I do want to try and.
Yeah. So I think this would be a good place to stop then, considering.
at that mention, if it comes down to it, I will fix this map. So
Yeah.
even if you guys do stop, I'll make sure that I can clear up this blurriness as much as possible. If you guys do stop, if not, we'll go as is. It is all for you guys to discuss and agree with. If a couple of you want to leave, I would say that the session has went on a good fair bit, and I don't want to start a mid quest or a quest midway through with part of the party being missing.
Yeah, we've been going for almost 3 hours at this point, and I'm gonna have to upload this recording, but I need to get a thumbnail made first. So if anybody is artsy enough and would like to help out, awesome.
You could just get a pic of an ant keg.
Yeah, but I mean, it needs to have like text in it and make sense.
All right. But as far, are we in agreement that we're going to call this a stopping point and then pick up next session with this dungeon?
Yeah,
that sounds like a good idea.
I don't want to push Jaylee and Jai too far.
All right. Well, then the only thing I have to say is I hope you guys have been sufficiently entertained enough. Are there any criticisms or anything like that you need from me, or anything that you guys want to that you need to address as far as the game or anything like that? I am going to ask this every session because I know that there's room for me to make improvements, and I am
There is one question I want to ask, and I'm not sure how to quite ask it because it is related to it. What we're doing, when we rest, do we regain our health and power points?
It depends
Oh,
on
we
the
don't
rest.
have power points, but you know what I mean. Like when we rest, do we regain our health?
Depends on the rest.
Well, are we like officially breaking? Like as we end the session, are we breaking camp so that we can rest, or?
I don't think we need to do that.
Because I mean, like,
No,
like
I just
Jai and
mean
I are at
is
27 HP, or we're 3 down.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. When we come back next time, it'll be as if no time has been passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just meaning like.
That's why I was making the point on whether or not you guys want to continue or not, since we're already in the dungeon. D&D can run a bit long, so I just wanted to make sure that's all good with you guys.
I was just meaning for like when you had us resting after me and Wookie got our water skins, like in order to travel at night.
A long rest.
When we're in a situation like that, would that be considered an opportunity to regain some health if we had been injured prior?
That depends. A long rest is normally, I believe, your hit dice.
That's short rest, I think you're thinking of.
Yeah. Short rest is your hit dice. Let me read up here.
Trying to determine when I should keep recording.
A character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of and you get 1 hit dice at the end of a short rest to recover HP. So, yeah. Long rest is 8 hours of not strenuous activity.
Get your Rapidash.
Yeah. depends on what kind of rest you're doing. If it's a long rest, then you recover pretty much everything. Yeah, all hit dice and spells at a long rest. And a short rest is your hit dice. Sorry. All HP and spells are regained after a long rest. A short rest is you spend your hit dice to recover that amount of. You roll it and then you get that much HP.
Yep, and you get a number of rolls equal to equal to your level.
Yes.
So, if we were to short rest here, you could literally just use all 3 of your hit dice if you'd like, but that'd be it for that day until you take another long rest.
Correct. So, all right, we will call it here. Outside of that, any other feedback, criticisms, questions, concerns?
One thing that I had the thought of, like, because I know I try to sort of RP my attacks, my Bardic Inspiration, all that good shit. Should we RP our attacks, or is that something that you're going to describe as we just say, oh, I'm gonna attack, or is that like our discretion?
It's up to you. If you want to sit there and say, I want to eviscerate this monster and after it dies, skip rope with its entrails, well, yeah.
Calm down, Gorath.
Yeah, that is completely your discretion. But if you leave it up to me, I will describe it for you too, because I like that fluff. Personally, I like the fluff, so if you don't do it, I will.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna try and even steal scenes from movies like Deadpool or other stuff like with my harp and shit. So
no, it's perfectly fine. Like I said, it's all up to you guys' discretion. If you guys want to sit there and say that's what I want to do, I will let you know when you have the kill shot. I'll say, hey, how do you want to do it? And that's your kill shot. You get your victory moment, and you get to do all that stuff. It will involve what you use, though. So if you cast a fire spell, you will describe how it burns, and you will describe how it burns. That will affect the loot, but that's part of the game.
I also have some bad news, though. We did not get any spots on the bingo card tonight. Looks like.
No. Quick, Asti, throw one of them right now. Go.
What? Well, there's no dragons. There's no previous hookups. There's no prostitutes present. We're in a dungeon.
You see a half on keg just walk into the.
Jesus.
Says, "Daddy."
My God.
Wait, what's up, bro? Wait, what's the one immediately under free space?
Asti is transferred naked due to his libido.
But yes, as far as that, I hope you guys have all had fun. That's what I'm doing.
I especially like how the 2 rookies were the ones to score the kills.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
Granted, that's luck of the dice, but still.
I could break DM code and tell you how much HP. I think I could. The book says they only have 11 HP.
Surprisingly, with how big and seemingly beefy they look.
No, they have they have 13 HP in the book and 11 armor class. That is you guys could easily.
Are you saying I just missed the armor class by 1?
Yes.
I'm sad.
Now, if only you had some Bardic Inspiration.
Before Bardic Inspiration.
To be fair, I did not know, but now that I promise I will do a little bit more research on how my abilities work, so that way I can, because I was just like, wait a minute, how does it work? And that's why I was like, wait, I should probably do this now to help Jay's character, so that way we can be more successful. Because I didn't know I could just jump in and be like, Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. Generally, that's what you could have done that as a prep round.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, however, I leave it to you guys to research what your characters can do.
Yep, that's on me. So I take responsibility for knowing.
No, it's fine. I'm just making fun of that.
constantly be looking up what your characters can do and what mechanics your characters are going to be involving with and everything like that. I've got way too much on my plate.
Yeah, once per round, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action one per. I believe.
Well, now I know.
I have to relook at it. You should probably do that too. Side of that, I'm glad you guys all had fun. And I hope that your chat, Asti, was sufficiently entertained as well. Unfortunately, no fucking of the Onkegs were happening today, unless you count Asti's spear or Asti's rapier through another Onkeg skull.
Well, not a rapier. I have a short sword, but I did penetrate it.
Yes, you did. You did properly.
Does that count?
With a long, hard thing.
I don't think that counts.
So does it count?
I mean, you skull fucked it with your sword. But yeah, a lot of stuff planned for you guys in this dungeon.
Double entendres.
No. Short, hard thing.
I mean, a short sword is still what? 2 feet long? 1 foot long?
I think it's like a 16-inch blade.
Because I know a katana is roughly 3 feet.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna die in Stream Raiders again.
But yeah, you guys have fun doing what you're doing. Asti, you have fun. Jaylee, Jai, you guys have a good night.
Thank you.
You
all have a good night.
You have fun doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Zarathos, you also have a good stream on Asti's stream. Asti, you have a good stream doing whatever the hell you're doing.
I don't know. Zarathos, can we get a poll? I don't even know what to do now.
Well,
I can
you
just
have a good night too. And I will have some booze.
What kind of booze?
Well, Asti, if I remember correctly, I think that there's actually more to Sucker for Love, if I remember correctly.
I beat the demo.
That was just the demo.
I know. I'm not buying that yet.
You know what? It is the weekend. Play one hand clapping.
What?
I think it's like a karaoke game, Jay.
Oh boy.
It's basically a polo game where he has to sing.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'll do it. I'll give that like an hour or something.
Look, I just want to see Asti properly date Lynetta proper. I'm sorry, I missed it, and the VOD is muted because Streamlabs.
Oh, but what he needs to do is get the full version. He still hasn't bought it yet, though.
Yeah.
Play a game. I mean, I will do it for you guys, but I'm not buying the game. Somebody wants to give it to me, I can't stop. But I want to.
Don't say that, because we both know that Zarathos might actually sit there and go out and buy it for you.
Although I have given him past. He ain't played them yet, though.
To be fair, we haven't like we were gonna play the alpaca dating sim, but then the community voted for me to be around those fucking creepy birds.
Hey, don't look at me. I voted for the alpacas.
Oh, I know you did.
Creepy birds.
I also voted for alpacas.
Video. All right, y'all. Hope
Alpacas now.
You guys enjoyed this D&D session.
They're like, I will be hopping out of the call, so I'll catch y'all next time.
I'm certainly.
Good night, everybody.
We'll be
Yeah.
going to, I guess, the waiting room or whatever.
Me and Jaylee got a kill. And, you know, we're the two rookies of this campaign, and we clapped some cheeks, some unked cheeks, penetrated that bitch with my fucking sword. So until the next session,
Waiting room.
And hope you guys enjoy watching this session on YouTube. Nasty Asti signing out.